up, YouTube? I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64, bringing you the next episode of Pokémon XD Gale of Darkness as part of the Year of the Pokémon. In the last episode, we caught a few more Shadow Pokémon and attained a system lever, which might be the key to taking down Cipher's plans here at the Cipher Key Lair. We've been leveling up everyone a bit, so now everybody is up to at least level 35, save for our Shadow Shelter, who is still a bit of a ways away from being where they have to be. But since she has Surf automatically, that definitely helps us out in our favor. She just needs some extra levels, but that's fine. Hi there, friend. I'm impressed that you got here. I'll have to make you feel welcome. Cipher Peon Fuddler would like to battle. Alright, Machoke and Golem. Interesting that he evolved one of them, but didn't evolve the other. Alright, strategy remains the same though. Bullet Seed Golem, Flamethrower Machoke. Once Bouncer gets access to better grass-type moves, he will be a much better asset to the team, but right now he's just not. Alright. And take out Machoke in one shot, though. I'll take that. Almost level 36, Pyro. Ooh, Fortress. Oh, you are dead. Why do they always get critical hits? That's what I want to know. Why is it they always get critical hits on these with these freaking moves? I can't even do a goddamn thing. They just automatically take out like 90% of my health. Freaking annoying, man. Alright, Pyro, level 36. Trying to learn. Ooh, oh, god damn it. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. In lieu of Sand Attack. At least it'll keep the Pokemon trapped. And it'll do some damage, some chip damage. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Fire Spin over Sand Attack. I don't usually go with Fire Spin because it's usually just a bad move, but this time around it might actually be in our favor. Get rid of that Fortress. Molto bene, molto bene. And Crobat. Alright, let's go. Let's double team that, Crobat. That's not gonna do much, but I will take a small chunk of damage. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Alright, just get rid of this Crobat before it's a problem. Before it becomes a problem child. Alright, good job. Get everyone more experience. That could be problematic. But again, I'm not too concerned because Bullet Seed will do a decent amount and Body Slam should finish it off. Assuming it doesn't kill Flareon here. It aimed for Bouncer. I don't understand this game's logic. That probably could have taken out my Flareon and made me use a Revive, but no, it decided, no, let's attack the Pokemon that can definitely resist a Bubble Beam. Do whatever you want, I guess. And, oh, we did not kill Mantine. Interesting. Now are you going to be smart? Yeah, it was just alternating. Alright, damn it. Okay. You did good, Pyro. I'm proud of you. Let's get Skulker some experience. We haven't seen Skulker in combat yet in this session, so... One, two, three. Alright. We'll go Bullet Seed, and we'll go Shadow Punch. Let's see how much damage it does. Barely anything. That is why I have Skulker on my team. He's going to tank every hit we need. Alright, we did good though. 5 minutes in and we haven't even caught a single Shadow Pokemon, but I think we still did pretty good for ourselves, all things considered. Some welcoming party this is. I'm turning to my going away party. Who the hell wrote the frickin' dialogue for this game? So stupid sometimes. Where are we? I gotta send some of these items away. Heal up you. Soda Pop to heal up Skulker. I know he doesn't really need it, but still. And we revive Pyro. And we'll go Moo Moo Milk for him. Alright. Alright, so nothing over here. There's that guy. Okay, so all that's left is that guy. Okay, I'll take that. Bouncer and Pyro seem to be the Pokemon I want right now, so let's go. Above here is the factory's all-important control machine. I can't let you pass, even if it takes inches off my chest. Alright, and Angic. Alright, Golduck and Hitmontop. A very curious team here. I might actually have to swap out Pyro here. Golduck can be a real freaking problem. Alright, let's go Leech Seed, Hitmontop, and we will Body Slam Golduck. See what we can get for it. I'm not a fan of the chip down strategy, but when my team's at a disadvantage, I kind of have to do what I have to do. Oh, Aerial Ace, okay. Do I have something to take on Hitmontop? Trying to think. I don't have a flying type. I don't have a psychic type. I don't know. I think we'll just let Hitmontop do what it's got to do. 1, 2, buckle the shoe. And I think Body Slam should take out Golduck here. Alright, 1 down. Alright, Hariyama. Alright, at least this guy uses bulky-ass Pokemon. Alright, Rapid Spin. Weird moveset to have, but if that's what you want. Oh, the Shed Leech Seed! Oh! I get it! I get it! You're gonna die now, but I get it! To shed the Leech Seed. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Hitmontop. And you're attacking the wrong one. And you only hit once. You're a mook. At least that hit a couple of times. Alright, and I replenished almost all the damage I took that turn. Okay. Let's go Hidden Power on Hitmontop and Flamethrower that Hariyama. That should awaken the next 2 Shadow Pokemon. Alright, good job, Bouncer. Alright, Venomoth is a Shadow Pokemon. In case you couldn't tell, Venomoth was going to be the Pokemon I was going to use on the team if I could not get Bouncer to cooperate. Why? Well, Venomoth is a pretty decent Pokemon, all things considered. Probably one of the best bug types in this game for you to use because it's got high special defense, high special attack, high speed. It learns a variety of moves. There's really no reason for me not to use Venomoth in this game, and honestly, if Bouncer hadn't become such an integral member of my team, I probably would be sitting there going, you know, maybe I can use maybe I can use Venomoth this time around, but I don't know. Maybe Venomoth's just Venomoth's it does learn Sleep Powder though. That is the million-dollar problem. Can I replace Venomoth with Jumpluff? Can I replace Bouncer with Venomoth? I don't know. Weepin' Bell is the other Shadow Pokemon, the more offensive grass type to the other Pokemon's more defensive-minded. Weepin' Bell is a pretty decent Pokemon, all things considered. I wouldn't call it the be-all and end-all grass Pokemon, but it definitely has stuff to it. It's got high attack, high special attack, decent speed. It has Magical Leaf in its moveset, which automatically hits every time it's used, so it's all up to you, really, if you want to use a more offensively minded Pokemon that can also learn Sleep Powder, or if you just want to, you know, shenaniganize or something like that. I feel bad that I am actually saying this, but I am legitimately, and I do mean this sincerely, I am legitimately considering using Venomoth for the rest of this. Alright, so let's go with a Netball, because it's asleep and it's resting, and this will definitely help catch it, and then we'll go Fire Spin on Weepin' Bell. I'm actually debating it. I know you guys may be upset if I choose to bring it, but it does more damage, it's more of a balanced option, and it learns Sleep Powder. Like, what do you want me to do with this information? Okay. Well, if this is going to be Bouncer's last moment of glory, I am going to give him every opportunity to change my mind in regards to this, so let's put you to sleep, and we'll heal this turn. Like I said, I'm legitimately thinking about it. Because I've never used Venomoth before. I mean, I've used Venomoth in games before, but not on the channel. And it helps, really. Like, it blocks added effects onto moves. Yeah, we're gonna have to have I'm gonna have to have a really tough discussion off screen about what the hell I'm gonna do here. Because I don't think Bouncer's gonna be doing enough damage for me to justify keeping it. Let's go Great Ball. And, I guess we'll call. Yeah, this is unfortunate, unfortunately. Alright, Weepin' Bell is caught. Ugh, I have you beaten chest muscle size. Okay, whatever. Alright, we're gonna have to have a long talk about what I'm doing off screen. Alright, all I have left is Hyper Potions after this, so... Well, like I said, if we're gonna take what's-it-call-it off of here, we're gonna make it earn it. TM26 Earthquake. I am going to be teaching that to a Pokemon, but for the time being, I want to hold off on that. because I want to make sure we get through this area first. Now all there's there to do is adjust the voltage. Let me see. Where's the system lever? Huh? Whoops, I left it on my desk. That's not smart. Oh, hey, that's my system lever. You went and got it for me. Thank you. Wait, who are you anyway? You don't belong here. Darn, if the voltage goes up even a little, the computer controlling the whole facility will shut down. And oh my gosh, if that were to happen, the Shadow Pokemon production software could be destroyed. I can't let you lay one finger on this machine. Alright, another scientist who's betrayed his roots for cash. I'm actually feeling really bad that I have to debate this. Bouncer just doesn't do enough damage, even with if I taught it a move like Giga Drain. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to have a really good sit down and think. A really good sit down and think. Alright, Bouncer's defense falls. That's fine. Bullet Seed Decidra. Flamethrower Grumpig. That is very unfortunate because, like I said, I am... You know what? I'm going to leave it to chance. I'm going to flip a coin, the next coin I see. If it lands on heads, I will use Jump Luff. If it's tails, I will use Venomoth. It's the only fair way that this works out for everybody. By the way, I don't think this guy has a Shadow Pokemon on his team, so it's just going to be one of those okay type fights. So Bouncer, we'll swap you. Ooh, yeah, we'll swap Bouncer out for Majin Buu, and we'll just get rid of Grumpig now. It would suck though if I grinded the Hoppip we caught all the way to this just to switch to a different Pokemon, but I haven't done it yet. Let's be real. To be fair, in this game, I have not done in this run of the Year of Pokemon. I have not done it yet, where I like decide I'm going to use a different Pokemon here. All right. Barely anything to Boo. Should do it. Oh, Mist Pyro. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see. Brick Break. Actually, no. Fake Out Seaking and Body Slam Seaking. We'll see how much damage we do here. Alright. Okay. So we're faster than Seaking, which is interesting. Wow, even with it sharing the damage output, it still does half health on Pyro. Yikes. Okay, Brick Break on Camerupt and Body Slam on Seaking. Alright, get rid of that Seaking. Alright, and Majin Buu. And Piloswine. Alright. I'll make sure it can't get a critical hit frickin' Rock Slide off. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. I also have to think about what moves I'm going to use the PP ups on. We don't have a unlimited amount of them, but I do have to make the right calls here. Like, I'm using moves like Brick Break and Flamethrower and Thunderbolt a lot. So I think I should give at least one of each to those. Alright, let's see. Bounce at a level 36. Still hasn't learned Mega Drain. And do I really want to waste a Giga Drain TM on it? I don't know. You can't have it. Give back the system lever. How about no? And you ran off. Okay. Alright, last up. Our last Moo Moo Milk. We heal Pyro. Alright. It says, to adjust voltage, use the system lever. Warning, do not raise voltage too high. Raise that shit! Crank that soldier boy! The control machine has gone wild! Oh, I thought it was gonna explode. That's so dumb. Oh, it's smarting again. What's going on? The production line stopped. The control computer's not responding. Oh, you're that punk from the SS Libra. You're behind this, aren't you? Oh no, what the blazes? The Shadow Pokemon production software has been deleted. Gorgons gets furious if things don't go his way. He's gonna chew me out again. Well, what'd you think was gonna happen, dude? Alright. He's got his fully evolved Cacnea now. But unfortunately for him, I now have the Pokemon mean to destroy it right away. But yes, we have a rematch against Smarten. This time around, though, he has a Shadow Pokemon, so we have to take him a bit more seriously. A bit. Keyword. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, not enough to kill Huntail. But this should do a ton of damage to Cacturn. Ooh, we're going to be at a very interesting level challenge here for this fight with Gorgon. Alright, Wheezing. Evolved from his Coughing, which means he'll have an Ursa Ring. And then his Shadow Pokemon, if he's fully evolved his Pokemon. But it does my heart good to know that they actually do level up their Pokemon, and they don't just trade them in for different ones in this game. I feel like the only bad guys in this franchise who, like, legitimately train up their Pokemon and don't transfer them or anything are, like, Giovanni and Cyrus. Where you're, like, know for a fact that they're actually Pokemon trainers and not just, like, people like frickin' Getsus who are like, oh, I just want the Pokemon so I can rule the world. That's not what Getsus sounds like. In my humble opinion, if I were to have set up the voices for Pokemon games, Getsus would definitely have like a Xemnas voice from like Kingdom Hearts, where it's like, he will sound like this, and he will rule the world. God, I wish I could do a good Xemnas impression, but I can't really. Alright, Arbok is a Shadow Pokemon. Another one where it's kind of weird that they're giving it to us this late in the game. But if it has Intimidate for an ability, it's always useful. Its stats are, unfortunately, leave a lot to be desired, but hey, if you like Arbok, you can use it. It's not the most useless Pokemon in this freaking area, I'll give you that. That was absolutely Paris. But I would definitely say use it with a grain of salt, knowing that it's going to do damage, but never as much as you think it's going to. Oh, wow, we're going to have to... I'm either going to have to... Yeah, I think we're going to have to do Gorgon in another episode. Well, at least that'll give me an opportunity to make my overall decision. This is gonna be a hard one, because at least with Leech Seed I have the ability to like, I don't know. This is gonna be a very hard decision for me. But yeah, just when it comes to Arbok, just understand that it's gonna do damage, but not as much as you think it's gonna. you're going to have to invest some TMs and stuff in it to make it useful. And honestly, I'm of the opinion of if you have to invest TMs in a Pokemon to make it useful, you're probably better off using another Pokemon. Alright, so let's put you to sleep, and we'll call Pyro. So we can guarantee that the thing is going to hit next round. Oh my god, Bouncer! Ugh. You're making it really hard for me not to pick Venomoth. Just saying. Ugh. Please, thank you. Good lord. Honestly, if it had missed the third time in a row, I probably would have just said, you know what, we're using Venomoth. Again, though, I have not made that decision yet. What time is it? 1:45? Can't tell from my... Yeah, 1:40, actually. That's actually, not bad. It's almost time for lunch. It'll give me some time to sit on my, decision here. Alright, this should be a pretty easy catch. We will Ultra Ball it just to play it safe. And we will call Pyro just for argument's sake. But I think this Arbok is caught. But I am going to be left in a multi-million-dollar difficult decision here now. Do I trade up to get Venomoth, or do I stick with my boy? Even though, despite him cheerily bouncing there, he has not been doing much. Gorgon! Whatever. Just run, Smarten. Good boy. Alright, thank you guys for joining me. I have to go deal with that spot monitor thing. I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64. Join me next time when we have our showdown with Gorgon and more or less prepare the team for what we have left for in terms of a showdown. Until we meet again, my lovelies, sayonara.